over here to see me, but I'm in the middle of the fucking thing. So you hear me? Hold on, that's your boy Jose, back at it on the regular. This right here, I started a new series called Jose Happy Hour with Jose, whatever the fuck I want to call it. You said you hear. I don't know what days it'll be, but for an hour a day, probably 3 days a week, I'm gonna go ahead and play something. You know what I'm saying? Get on here and establish this Grizzy. Now that I done got my shit together a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? If y'all was with me back like 2K18, you know what I'm saying? I was doing my Grizzy. Shout out to Back Gaming and KOK King and you know niggas that was fucking with me then. But yeah man, we at here again. Today we doing Assassin's Creed, the One Blade DLC. You feel me? See what we can get into. It says elite gameplay in the description because I'm a beast at this game. Most niggas, you know, play these games and they be, you know, they be showing you some shit and they be they be walking you around and doing all this bullshit. Don't be in the action. They be getting their ass beat or running. No. We either gonna fight or we gonna die in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Might show you some stealthy stuff if you need to. I'm here to answer questions about anything I said you hear. Y'all know how it gets down. It is what it is. Let me go ahead and get this playlist started. It's on the early side. Your boy off. So before we get to going, like, subscribe. It is 12:03 on a Saturday, so I'll be going to about 103, 105. Since you're here, it's never too late to drink. My life, how die now. And if I sound a little clogged, this is my sinuses. Just sit here. What the fuck is going on? I'm gonna say, shit, that was the longest low ever. Well, I guess they let me get the intro out. So let's see, here we go. You know we on level 70, grinding for the 99. If it was 2K. I gotta hear my go fuck with some Liz today. Liz. God, what for you and your friends?
Through with the basics, you think it's a spaceship when I ride through. Feel like I'm on ice, we just glide. Niggas is parasites. I get pussy in a pair of off-whites. No, I want it, you can see it in my eyes. Surprised, cause I visualized it. Always knew I was the man.
That's why I don't listen to music in my stream. They always fucking trying to block the goddamn video list stream, so I don't care to stay up. With your bitches trying to be in, smoke out my eyes, looking Korean. Shout out Wiz Khalifa. I do not own the rights to this music. Hopefully I don't get my shit blocked since y'all supposedly review this shit. Papers tell me why we getting high. This is Hot Now by, or I should say on Roller Papers 2. If y'all know who the fuck Wiz Khalifa is, you don't need to be on my channel. Why you even come back to my crib if you ain't staying? I didn't do that. I might have. Buzz on phone, you know that I keep your basics. Move, I just crash it and replace it. All my bitches bad, and I'm fucking with she basic. So, for anybody, you know, watching this on the second side, you know, I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan. I done played everyone and beat them. Played the first one, beat it. I watched my cousin beat 2 in Revelations. Because at the time, I don't think I had a system or something, or I don't know what it was, I just didn't get them, I don't fucking know. But, well, probably because the first one was repetitive, so I liked the story, but the game just wasn't doing it for me all the way. But by the time Connor came around at 3, everyone after that was on PS, that was on major console or got remastered, I haven't beaten, except for Rogue, and I'm in the process, well, not in the process, but once I get done with this one, I'm going to go ahead and beat Rogue. Out of all the Assassin's Creeds, my personal one that's close to my heart that I love is motherfucking Black Flag. Black Flag was like revolutionary. Like that shit was hard, and I still to this day feel like they need to go back to that time period and make it more of like, you know, if you don't know, Ubisoft is the company that makes this game, and they're also the ones that make the games like what's it, Wildlands and Division, make it like some type of cross. If they would take the Creed franchise, put it back in the Pirate days, make it a little cross between the Division or the what's it called? Division or the Wildlands, and let us give us a map like this again. Cause this game here, if Flag got a place in my heart as one of my favorites, this is like the best Creed I've ever played. It's one of the best games I've ever played. Like, this map is huge, bro. And then you add in the DLCs. I can go to Elysium, I can go to Underworld, Atlantis. They all got missions, in-depth story. If you haven't played the game ever, this one is perfect to get into because it takes place before all the shit happens, and it has a lot of precursors to the other games without necessarily having to know the other games. And if you know the other games, this is the perfect tie-in. It gives you like everything that you would ever need from all the other Creeds. You know what I'm saying? Answers questions about Desmond, about Juno, about the Isu, how, you know what I'm saying, it ties into a real highly known conspiracy theory in real life. If you are into that type of thing, we won't get into that, at least not in this video. I'm in process of doing other podcasts and things where we get a little bit deeper, but I don't want to blow nobody's head off with that type of stuff or offend anybody. You say you hear it, not yet, at least. You know, I don't give a fuck about y'all feelings, but hey, I don't. But yeah, man, this is a Creed that you need to play. If you're a gamer, you like action adventure games, whether you play any Assassin's Creed or not, playing this just for the base of all the shit that you can do, and I'm not gonna go through all that right now because that's not really what this video is for. But, you know, if I can just get enough feedback, enough likes, a couple comments that want to know more about this, then I'll do a video kind of giving you the overview of everything you can do in this game and why it's worth it, why I think it's one of the best games, and why it is the best Assassin's Creed game ever made. But right now I'm in the middle of the DLC where the dude, if you know anything about that in Greek, 300, Spartans, all them type of lore, mythology, the movie 300, Leonidas, yada yada yada, small backstory, my character is a descendant of Leonidas. So, you know, and actually in one of the stories you get to meet up with Leonidas and do some dope shit involving that. But right now I'm in a DLC called Secret of the Hidden Blade. Everybody knows about the blades that come out your wrist on the Assassin's Creed. This one takes place, the first Assassin's Creed, or the first order of the Assassins started with Bayek in Egypt. That was the game before this one. So this takes place before that, even though it came out later. So this is actually before any of the Assassins really popped off or anybody was really Assassin's Templar, even though you can see where it says cultist at my screen, right up here, where by the R1 little tab, it got a little icon above it. That's pretty much your Templar, you know, Illuminati little order type shit that's going on in this game. But this one takes place more to do with the alien aspect and the supernatural shit and the artifacts in the game and da-da-da-da. The secret blade comes from this dude that I'm about to that I've been getting into. His name is Darius, running around with him. Now, I'm not hip. I know a lot about Greek mythology. I'm not hip to who real Darius was or supposed to be. In this game, they have made him the man who killed J0se. So if you're familiar with the movie 300, you really like this game, really like this DLC, let's get into it. See here. Excuse me, my nose, I got my sinuses, you know, it's changed the weather. I'm in Ohio, so. Sorry about that. Alright, I'm gonna pause them when they talk. I got so much love for you. Show some love for a real one.
You're back. What did you find?
Clues. Maybe you'll know what to do with them. 1, the huntsman is supposed to be waiting in the forest. 2, he's surrounded by animals. And 3, he's by a lake.
I think I know where that might be. There's a crack in a cliff face that leads to a glade. If it's where I think it is.
Let's go.
I can't. Not yet. This is the huntsman. We've suffered at his glade for years. Father should be there to see him die. I'll find him and join you in the glade.
If the huntsman is in this glade, I won't be able to wait for you and Darius.
I'll be there.
I really do like the aspect of being able to voice answers. In a lot of games, I feel like it's irrelevant because the answers is only going to be so much shit that you can say or so much shit that you can do. They did a really good job in this game of being able to allow you to kind of feel like you're a boss and say what you want to say. You know, I hate in games when they let you talk, like 2K, for example. I hate games when they let you talk and then you supposed to be the star character, you supposed to be the main character, you supposed to be building. Do you want to be humble? Do you want to be cocky? Do you want to have bravado? Yada yada yada. So, but then the motherfucker talk back to you or say some crazy shit to you, and they just make you say some hoe ass shit or make you say some corny shit. In this game, most of the time, you can always have some type of response where either you just want to flat out fight and kill them, you can lie.
I'll get it out to him.
You can lie, you can you can tell the truth, or you can like threaten the motherfucker like, yo, you better watch who you talking to, I'm the eagle bearer, yada yada. You know what I'm saying? You can play passive if you want to. Me personally, I'm always at their neck. You know, somebody say something crazy to me and you give me the opportunity, I'm popping back because I know you're not gonna kill me. Stop playing. You're not about to kill Jose. Sit here, watch me get out here and die. But I'm so souped up, bro. I've already been through. I already did the Atlantis DLC. I think there's long streams before this video with that. So if you want to check that out and see a lot of the stuff that went on in Elysium, which is like the underworld for the heroes. So like, you know, you was a killer, but you was killing for somewhat noble purposes, or at least for the glory. So you got to go to Elysium. Then there's the normal underworld that Hades runs, which if you know the bare minimum of Greek mythology and Roman mythology, and you know of Hades through like the movie Hercules, the cartoon shit, then yeah, you know, God in the underworld, yada yada yada, basically are equivalent to the devil somewhat. And you get down there, you got to go do some stuff there. You got some conflicts handling there, and then you go deal with Poseidon in Atlantis. So this gear I got is some Atlantean gear. They actually allow you, if you play Creeds before, you know, the customization of your character is mostly restricted to clothes, maybe some gear here and there. Some games have dabbled with colors and things like that. This is very, very RPG, you know what I'm saying? We actually have loadouts over here, so I have 4 different gear sets, you know what I'm saying? I got this gear when I was in Elysium. I got this gear when I was in Atlantis, and they all had cool ways that you had to go out and find them or earn them in the world. This was J0se. This was my brother's gear, and if you pick the boy, you get to pick between a female or a male character. If you pick the male, then she becomes J0se, and if I picked Cassandra, so the brother Alexios became J0se. J0se is the title that they gave him. So this is the J0se demigod armor, and then this is the armor that you get in Hades that you need to cross through these veils that block you out of certain areas. All the styles, now this is not how they look. How they look is in the picture. They did a good job of allowing you to change styles. So if I wanted to, I can make that headgear look like anything I want, you know. But boom, I went with the ninja looking outfits this year because nobody in this game wears pants because it's Greek mythology, so I wanted my character to have pants on. And this whole little chest thing here, the design of this, it is a one piece, this thing here. So if you ever come around, you know, get you the green one, or boom boom, ooh, I got this, got the red going one, go with the green going one. But yeah, you know, you can change all that. Same thing with the weapons. You know, my staff doesn't look like that. My staff looks like, I don't know which one I actually have equipped. I think I probably got Poseidon's trident equipped. Oh no, I actually have this equipped. Okay, probably just because of the loadout. But I have Poseidon's trident, you know, so I can make it look like that. I can make it look like Achilles' spear, yada yada yada. So you know, they did that grizzy. The good thing about the reason for this more than just fashion is because each set will give you something listening. So if you look on my screen, we go from, you see where it says 14, 15, we drop 1, 2, 3 bars where you see 2% damage dealt restored as health. You drop a little bit below there and it says first civilization gear set, 5 out of 5, plus 10 duration of Ares Madness abilities. So on this gear in particular, I honestly don't even know what that is because I don't use it enough, I guess. But let me go back to my Atlantean gear because I've just been infatuated with the design and the way the actual thing works. So becomes Isu enhanced for 15 seconds with hit. You will see what that means in a second. And it actually is dope because, you know, if you look down here on my power wheel, the one that has the little plus sign that looks like health, normally it's health. It does give me health back, but when you get these little things that allow you to enhance them as the game goes on, you have the ability to what's it called? You have the ability to with that move, instead of healing you, it gives me that Isu power as well that I would get from just getting hit. So I can get hit. It kind of makes you invincible, fuck niggas up, don't allow you to get stuttered and all that type of bullshit. And then after that, it allows you to I could pop the same thing, my bad. I could pop the same thing with the other power and do it and double it up. Not stack it like the RPG, but like as soon as I use one runs out, I can use another one and then just wait for the cooldown. So going up against some of these big time dudes, or you see down at the bottom, I got them all them helmets, them red helmets, means the bounty hunters is on my ass. So like it's nice when you get 3 or 4 bounty hunters and you can pop that. They can't knock you off your grind. You can just chop away. And they really did a good job of making you feel goddish in this game, demi-goddish. Since that's what you are. Settle down. You know my love for you. Yeah. Can't taste nothing, so this liquor going down like water. So if I get reckless later on, just ignore that. It's a gang thing. I call it. Gang. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. I'm a star too. I'm a star too. The hell? Oh shit. Here we go. Excuse me.
That was your game in the swamp.
You understand the truth, Cassandra.
Oh, so Huntsman must be one of them immortals.
No hero.
I'm more than a hero, Huntsman. I'm the one who breaks you.
You are tainted. The blood flowing through you has the power to raise kingdoms, to alter the course of entire civilizations. You could bear this world. We must bear you first.
You called me a tainted one.
You are a tainted one. You think you're unique? A god? No. You are less than human. You are a weapon. A blunt instrument, too dangerous to wield. I specialize in hunting tainted ones to keep the world safe.
You know nothing about me.
I know more about you than you know about yourself. I've carved through many of you, ego bearer. I can carve through one more.
Well then do it then, boy.
You can't know what I'll do or who I'll become. I decide my fate. I decide my future. And I've decided I'm a threat to you and your order.
Worst mistake in these niggas' life right here. Let's go ahead and show y'all some hot shit. I thought this. Get the fuck out of here. These weak ass niggas. Niggas be talking big shit just to come out here and get beat the fuck up.
The terrible threat of Persia. You're no different from the others.
I heard the order of the ancients were to be feared. Persia's greatest, most dedicated warriors. Yet you cower in the dark, Huntsman.
Some battles are best fought from the dark. You disrupt the natural order, and thus you are unnatural. It will be my pleasure to restore order, to do nature's will, to return to the dead.
Well then do it then. Now you see that little gold little thing that went up above me? Boom, it allows me to go to get it in real quick. Without taking no added damage. Boom. Knock that wolf out. That's rule number 1 in this game. Always. Did this nigga just call? See. Always, always, always get rid of animals. They're not worth your time. You gotta try to dodge them and all that other stuff. No. Ooh, Okay, see, I told you I was gonna die as soon as I said I don't die. But that's the bad thing about having you was name running around with your bounty up is because at any given moment there is no blockout in this game. There is no isolating you from, oh, you know, they can't fuck with me while I'm fighting the boss. No, it ain't none of that. These damn bounty hunters and these Mystios will still come rock with you. So I like to keep my shit high so that way anywhere I'm in a different world, it'll attract the ones that I need to kill so I can move up in the brackets. But when I do shit like this, I'll go ahead and come on.
You're the great disturbance of Morgus wonder. The terrible threat of Persia.
I heard the order of the ancients.
You did.
So you just come into your map. Oh, what the fuck? Shit. Okay, so I've unfortunately stumbled into a part of the game which is one thing, that's probably one of the things I don't like about the game, which is not really a flaw to the game, it's more of a fucking, it's just more of a design flaw. As far as like, you'll get locked into a game some points where shit can't happen and or you don't want the shit to happen. Your ass over in place. So see that little gold banner around me now? When I got my health, now watch. When that goes away, I'm gonna pop that too. You see how he can't like he's not really doing no damage, and I'm doing extra damage, and he can't really knock me off my hustle. Now I don't got it on right now. Now watch. He gonna be able to. Yeah, see all that bullshit. He can do all that little gamey shit.
Not your skin.
Where did he go? We must track him down.
Nigga playing games. I don't. Shit. Little bounty hunters always want to run up like they doing something. Like, bro, you're not nothing to me no more. I done been to Atlantis. I done took out motherfucking. I done took out Hades, my guy. Think I'm worried about you? Whatever your name is. Ooh, and my shit reset. Now look. Now all that hitting. Nothing. See, but now they trying to jump on me. So now I gotta go ahead. Kill him off the easy way. Ah, get him out of here. Okay, so now I should be able to go to my map as I am. Down at the bottom, pay all bounties. Somebody dragged me. Boom, clear that up. Now I can get back to this in peace. Okay, so Icarus. Boom. Find a little dude over here. This little buddy want to run all the time. That's one thing they did. They did. I feel like they kept it very copacetic about Greece. A lot of these, you ever read Greek mythology, read the books and the stories and stuff, and they are very much like this, where the people that antagonize you are very cocky and arrogant, but they never want to fight you straight up. And the game really emphasizes that with a lot of these bosses. They'll send liars, they'll send armies, they'll send all types of shit to try not to fight you. Even though they talk, every time you see them, they talk like they just want that smoke. They really don't want no smoke. They don't want no smoke. Michael Jackson puts on their ass. So there's got to be some type of cave around here. Just every time I go up. Icarus.
like the huntsman might have slipped through here. Stinks down here. Animals.
Come, Cassandra! Only what makes this dream. Suffering. Now, monster! You are a creature of chaos, Cassandra. Never dies. How lonely you must be. The order will
That's funny. You didn't. Kids no dog too.
Is that what you think?
Look, I just killed like 7 motherfuckers. You think them 2 niggas is gonna do something for you?
No. No!
Nice entrance.
Took the easy way.
Artabanus! The betrayer himself.
So you are Artabanus.
Actius.
After all you've done to this family, how does it feel to have them watch you die?
Is that how Artabanus tells it? No. He started this.
What is he talking about?
We trusted him. I loved him. We were all his brothers. But he drew his blade against us. Did you not consider the cost? They'd be alive. Your mother, your siblings. May as well have killed them himself.
Darius, you have some explaining to do.
Cassandra,
You're hiding something. Speak.
Yes, Darius. Tell them about our promise.
To protect Persia, our children, their future.
Then why did you betray us?
To keep that promise. It's time I told you the truth about Artabanus, protector of Persia.
Well, it took you long enough. You had me out here running around doing a bunch of bullshit. This must be the end of chapter 1. So y'all gonna get to see a whole new chat, man. I don't know what time is it. We got about hot 30. Look at them looking like a boy.
Assault on the convoy, drawing away the majority of J0se's forces, giving you the chance to... J0se won't know what hit him.
Tomorrow, the Order's tyrant dies, and Persia will be safe.
There will always be more tyrants.
And there will always be us to stop them.
Nigga, that did not explain nothing. So you made an agreement with 2 random niggas to kill J0se to get rid of the tyrant. That's pretty much what I'm getting from it. It didn't tell me shit.
King J0se had died, but his son continued his legacy. The new king needs to die, Morgus.
We can't just stab all our problems.
Artaxerxes is king now. His father and his father before him were order puppets. With the order, we can take no chances.
What if the Order aren't our enemy? They're powerful. Maybe if we work with them, we'll have all the resources we need to protect Persia.
Artaxerxes dies, as does anyone in league with the order.
So you obviously working with the order, because you know he gonna kill you. So you gotta try to turn on him. Niggas in Greece ain't shit. Bunch of fucking snakes. That's all they is. Everything in Greek mythology is some snake ass shit. So I don't like that nigga Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's a snake at heart. This is his heritage. Eesh.
As I suspected.
I kind of tasted that a little
I
bit.
can't let you in here, Atavanus.
They got to you.
No, I went to them.
Well, ain't kill him then, Atabanus. I see y'all with some blood graphics. Go ahead and slice him up. You better not make me play as this nigga. That's what that little thing is trying to tell me.
This king hasn't done anything.
Yet.
Guards!
Traitor. Amorgus joined the Order of the Ancients. From that day, he's led the Huntsmen to destroy us and the Tainted Ones. He was my closest friend. Through war. Your birth. When he called the guards, he doomed our family.
The moment you drew your blade against the Order, you doomed us. Did you ever stop to think who else your blade has killed? Mother? My brothers and sisters?
Boy, shut your ass up.
Me?
My son. I think of nothing else.
Actius' death will be a beacon to the Order. Amorgus in his full might will rain down on Macedonia. Father, we can't stay here. I'll pack the hideout.
Go. I have an old friend to bury.
Let them niggas know that I run Greece. So if they come here, they got to deal with him. If you got to deal with him, but fucking bloodshed in this in here. And that's all I can guarantee you. You was the main nigga. When the fuck did I kill him? Must have just gotten away. Y'all little Order weak compared to the Cosmos. Them niggas had Greece on lock. These little ass niggas, they should have just stayed their ass over in Persia and kept it to Egypt when shit got popped. Do, do, do. Oh, that was do, 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 do.
KK.
So, taste. I just want to be able to taste something. I'm sick of that shit.
I get the money, y'all nigga get money, the money you follow me. I get the money, y'all nigga get money, the money you follow me.
Yeah, oh shit. The fuck was that? That was new.
I get the money and I get the money, I call it fall asleep. I get the money and I get the money.
Cassandra.
Sometimes I think about a simpler life. Small stall in Yavara, fish. Teaching my son how to catch them. Do you ever wonder about the simpler life?
I fight for the greater good, for the ones I love. But it's always the ones we love we hurt the most. Always. Attack us. Bring your coat. You'll need warmth for the road ahead.
Do you think we'll see each other again?
I do.
How can you be so sure?
Trust me.
Pactius is dead, but the Order lives on. And with the Morgus at their head, none of us are safe. He'll bring his full might against us. Warriors, wit, cunning. He'll never stop hunting you. Or us.
So then I'm gonna kill that nigga. I don't run from shit.
Let him hunt. You'll find only death.
See, that's the shit I be up here. Cut here or something. Oh, a little patchy right there. See?
They're still out there.
Excuse me, I got a refillsy.
Check out the room and see who this is.
Alright, what's on my boat that y'all want me to see? Top tip. Find and talk to the contact. The contact mentioned he would be waiting in the way. He is waiting at a vantage point in a small town in the westerns. Alright. There we go. Shoot. Nah, they tripping. Like I'm about to really just sail my boat all the way around there. Y'all big tripping. How about we fast travel? Fuck. Pro tip right there. Make sure before you start DLC stuff, anytime when you go into the main storyline, or if you just decide you want the people that like to level your character up a lot before you start doing story, make sure you go hit up them vantage points and get your waypoints up, because being able to fast travel on this big ass map is crucial, because there's going to be plenty of maps, there's going to be plenty of missions that'll be somewhere all the way across the map, and if you ain't got no point, you're going to be selling that bitch. And the selling is fun, don't get me wrong, but if you somebody like me who likes to run through shit, you ain't running through nothing, selling throughout this big ass map. Straight up. Alright, so the contact mentioned he would be waiting, and then he is waiting at a vantage point in a small western city. So it's an isolated island, so he's probably over here. So this, what we gonna do is like this. So I'm gonna show y'all how y'all get around fast traveling, even though you may or may not use your boat. And this is just a beginner tip, because if you played the game at all, then you probably already know you can do this. Not pop this song, Air Force, not that either.
You be going hard, you be going hard, you be going hard, you be going hard. Other bitches they be slacking, you be on your job. You be going hard, 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 you be going hard. Other bitches they be slacking, you be on your job.
Catch the dot. You see this little thingy? Boom. Quick meditation.
I got no heart, I be going hard. I be blowing drugs, got my money up. Ain't that for the situation if you can roll? Got a fat ass, how do you perform? Say she love my swag, ask what I got on. Fuck you all night, Uber in the morning. Your girl look good, you should come and join me. You be going hard, you be going hard, you be going hard, you be going hard. Other bitches they be slacking, you be on your job. You be going hard, you be going hard, you be going hard. You be going hard, you be going hard, you be going hard. Other bitches they be slacking, you be on your job. You be going hard, you be going hard. Everything is over, I need something twerk. Say that you can say you gotta work. So think I see the ass on her in the skirt. Smoke weed, say you fast, cause she keep it burnt. I be on the burn, got it from the dirt. Oh, it's so good, say I come in first. You just need to hold the blast and you getting turned. Bend it over, going back, but it never burns. You be going hard, you be going hard, you be going hard, you be going hard. Other bitches they be slacking, you be on your job. You be going hard, 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 you be going hard. Other bitches they be slacking, you be on your job. You be going hard, you be going hard. niggas real. Acting brand new. Wanna fuck you, yeah. Real, yeah, holy, real. All my niggas real. Acting brand new. Wanna fuck you, yeah. Diamonds, chill. All my niggas in the field. Money, pill. I'm a fucking hanging still. Chevy, grill, 100 mil, always real. Never fail, don't I will, I don't chill. Real, bill, holy, bill, all my niggas real. Acting brand new, wanna fuck you here. Real, deal, holy, bill, all my niggas real. Acting brand new, wanna fuck you here.
He's even sneakier than me.
I'ma get high for real. I'ma get mad for real. Doing my time for real. I'm on my grind for real. Diamonds gon' shine for real. And stay on my mind for real. Taking paper, plane, filling up, kush. Going hard, so you never say we lose. Real, deal, holy, deal, all my niggas real. Acting brand new, wanna fuck you here. Real, deal, holy, deal, all my niggas real. Acting brand new, wanna fuck you here.
Darius, do you ever rest?
After Macedonia, after the Huntsman, nowhere in the Greek world will ever be safe. Not for us. We can never rest. We can never stop running.
No home, no connections. Sounds like a lonely life.
But it's still life, Cassandra. And the alternative. Better a lonely life than no life at all.
You sure about that?
That's why I sent the note.
Trouble?
We came to Achaea seeking a ship bound for distant shores. A simple plan, but like so many simple plans,
It got complicated.
that fleet is bound for Patre. It's not the first. Something there is not right. Relentless military patrols, naval blockades. Natakas went to secure us a boat out, but he hasn't returned.
You must have some idea about what happened to Natakas.
He's smart, knows to keep to the shadows. With this much military power stationed in Achaea, he's more likely hiding than...
He's out there, Darius. What do you think is going on here?
something big. Natakas may have learned more about what's happening there. It could be the Order.
All the more reason to find him. Natakas won't be hard to find.
He took that road to Patre.
Then that's where we start.
Follow me.
Ooh. I've done it from higher.
Hey! Hey, you! You on the roof!
Yes?
That's not your roof!
You're right.
Follow me! Something happened to Natakas between here and Patre. We must find...
We will, Darius. We will.
Autopilot. Best thing in I'm gaming. Straight up.
After Macedonia, but before here, what were you and Atakas doing?
Surviving.
Sounds boring.
You were hoping I would entertain you with grand tales from my legendary adventures?
Well, yes.
We've kept to the shadows, stayed away from you. Dog is safe. Adventure is not.
Well, nigga, I don't want to live J0se. I want to live a bloody ass adventure. That's what I'm talking about.
And the path splits. Natakas will be hard to find.
Of course, that's how I raised him. Let's see if we can pick up his trail.
These weapons belong to a soldier, not Natakas.
Keep looking.
There is no sign of Natakas. Just supplies and military equipment.
He's staying out of sight. Good.
Heavy armor and blood, but no body.
Natakas must have been in a hurry to leave such a mess. Cassandra, over here. A path leading up to the mountains. Let's go.
How are you so sure Natakas went this way?
Sometimes you have to look further and think harder. There were guards at the bridge. Didn't you see? It was too exposed. Natakas would know better.
Alright, we got about 5 minutes left. I said, you hear? So, I'm not, the series ain't gonna be based off of the game. It's just more so the individual play. So, you know, if I get some comments on here between now and the next time I do this, I say I'll probably rock out again Monday after I get off. It just depends on, you know, what y'all want to see. You know, I got a lot of games, you know what I'm saying? If there's some game you want to see somebody that's good at games play and can show you and beat things that you not necessarily might not know how to beat, then, you know, let me know and I'll play them, beat them, and see if I can find what you're looking for. Other than that, you know what I'm saying, if you want to see the rest of this Assassin's Creed hustle, you go ahead and let me know. We just started the first chapter of episode 2. It was the last couple episodes of episode 1 that I showed you. This is the DLC. So yeah, man, I'll probably finish out this mission and then we'll be done. I ain't about to keep on running up. I'm trying to stay on my ass. Gonna be a man, is what he gotta do, baby. This is all the paper still. My horse go.
the fame just come with the game. It's a gift and a curse when everybody know your name. How do you make $1 million and still stay the same? How do you make 100 million and still stay sane? You got the money, the clothes, the cars, the girls. Trying to do better, but all the shit's in your world. Something regular's what you prefer. But it's cool, there's too much pressure, you feel you should curve. On the verge of packing up and going back to work.
Searching for something.
Look at their body language. They want blood.
They'll get it.
We need a plan. If Natakas is hiding here, he could be drawn into heavy battle.
We're here for Natakas, and it will be a bloodbath for our enemies.
Cassandra!
I mean,
No! We need a plan!
don't need no plan. I'm sure.
Consequences for rushing in without thinking. We must take it quietly. You better know what you're doing. Leave no guards alive. Word of our presence cannot reach Amorges and the Order.
I'll see glory before I get up out of here. Dang. She pushed that nigga across the thing. Malakis.
Natakas.
Cassandra,
Told you we'd meet again. Trust me, I said.
it must be hard for you being right all the time.
It's a burden I do my best to bear.
Well, I'm glad to see you, Cassandra.
The truth is, I'm here because your father contacted me.
Of course.
My son.
There's something else.
We need to find my mother.
There are still people who need our help. People who have been stranded in Archaea. The soldiers took them to a fort, not far from here.
I'll go there now.
More soldiers could come looking. If we leave the bodies out here, it may attract unwanted attention.
I'll gather the others while you hide the bodies. The stranded people are at the fort, on top of the cliff. Return safely.
Bring my mother back to me, please.
I should go to the fort.
I'm just gonna get him out the way. So I ain't gonna worry about him going down in the middle of my mission. I got my little AI here to help me. There he is. Not that's gonna hit him with that hot shit. Hit him with that hot shit. Always with the poison. That's pro tip as well. Niggas with poison and fire will fuck your life up. Watch out.
I see them.
Damn, how many motherfuckers is this? It kills me how these niggas is all secret society, but then they go get flags and banners made so you know who they are. Fucking weirdos.
done. The others are down the mountain.
No, do not run out there. Get me killed. Well, he don't get me killed, but he gonna mess up the whole stealthy mechanism. Because if they see him, they gonna murk his ass with no remorse. Oops. Oh, this nigga about to get his issue too. Oh, he tried to hit me with that joke, muff. Assassin shit. Boy, get him up out of here. That's how you know I'm a god. Because the shit I touch disappears. Alright, let me go finish freeing these motherfuckers. I need to free 2 more. Okay, this is around the time I fuck up the mission, and I'll be going stealth the whole time. And then all of a sudden, I end up just doing something real reckless and get caught. Like that. Or no.
We've done your cult favors, and we've come to claim ours. Signed, the Tempest. The Order and the cult working together. Not surprising.
Hey, you!
He's here, you can read. I think that was
My dad! Have you seen my dad?
Your child is down the mountain with the others. Go!
Thank you.
butchered that bitch. Something. Being nosy I've seen this day and age to get you murked. Just saying.
I told you. I saw no one matching that description.
Don't lie to me.
Shut up.
Believe what you will.
Just don't thank you, no nothing. Rude. Just follow her. This shawty going up, down. Try to say how done now. Fuck this nigga go. You get kind of disrespectful that they play that music because it insinuates that I'm worried about these niggas and I'm not. Fuck out of here. That's a cave right there. Okay.
We've been in a hair too long. The order will catch up with us soon.
People need our help.
Mother! My child! You're safe! Thanks, Zeus!
Cassandra, you're back.
You're the Misthios who saved us. Thank you. I'm Cleta. I'm sheltering the stranded in Vura, a village not far from here. I've been in Achaea for a long time, but something has changed. A dangerous presence is closing in. I found a note addressed to someone called the Tempest.
You know this name.
Everyone in Achaea knows the Tempest. She's the most ruthless commander to ever sail the Aegean. No one's faced her and lived. And her rage. Poseidon himself fears her. I house those who can't escape the Tempest's wrath in my village. But I can't stay here forever. The harbor is closed. Soldiers are combing the area looking. I'm working on a plan to get them out of Achaea. If you can help, Misthios, come find me in Vura.
Had a phone call. Said, hold on. Missed the whole damn conversation. But it's cool.
She knows more than she's saying.
Of course.
It doesn't matter. The order is here. Amorges and the rest will not forgive our actions in Macedonia. Amorges will not forget the huntsman's death.
And fuck Amorges.
His cunning is sharper than any blade. He may already be here, observing us, learning from our movements, from our choices, discovering our weaknesses.
Stranded people come from both foreign lands and all over the Greek world. Merchants, farmers, sailors, families. They're being imprisoned and interrogated. They're being asked about Macedonia. These These people are suffering because the Order is looking for us.
These people need our help. We have to do something. Isn't this what we're fighting for? Aren't they worth the risk?
We can't save them. Not if the Tempest is still strong. We need to hit
Alright,
them
niggas, I'm
hard.
out this bitch. I say, yeah, here.